It's Thunderbolt basketball on Quinn Broadcasting. Join us now as the Millville Thunderbolts take on their next opponent. And now, here's your commentators for today's game.
Good evening and welcome to Quinn Broadcasting's production of another Millville Vineland Classic. We fully expect it to be a very good contest as these two squads, first of all, they're coming in regards of off a loss, both teams losing their last games, but their records are 7-2 and 7-3, so we expect a pretty good game tonight. I'm Fred Melendez. This is Nick Aselta. Millville Vineland, and usually that's all you have to say in this area.
It's probably one of the top rivalries of the region here, and these two teams love to go at it. New gym for Millville. Many memories in the old gym, many battles over the years, but tonight should be another battle. Two very, very quick teams, and I think that's what we're going to look forward to watching tonight.
And they do like to play a fast-paced game. I got my first look at Millville, and they like the high pace. You're saying Vineland. I haven't seen Vineland yet.
I saw Vineland Friday night against the Prep. They held their own against St. Augustine Prep, pressured them. Their quickness really does put a lot of pressure on the opposition. So I'm going to look forward to seeing that tonight. And they have some outstanding talent with Amir Diggs, who is a college-bound athlete and college-bound point guard. And we should have a really exciting game here tonight.
Absolutely. Millville, of course, they led throughout the game against Southern when we had the Thunderbolt Classic on Saturday. They had the lead pretty much throughout the game, but that fourth quarter got away from them a little bit, and they lost a three-point game to Southern Regional.
Kind of similar to what Vineland did in the last two games against the Prep and against Clearview. They played real well, real tight for most of the game. The fourth quarter kind of wore them down a little bit. The Prep, being as well coached as they always are, wore them down, a little more discipline, and Vineland didn't come up with some key shots down the stretch. I think Coach Dan Russo's team is ready tonight to get it back on, and I'm looking forward to an outstanding contest tonight.
And they're both going to battle. I know there's going to be a lot of man-on-man situations here. So who's going to have the late kick to win this game? We're going to find out in just a moment. Stay with us here on Quinn Broadcasting as we present Millville versus Vineland. Enjoy it.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community. Local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
At Complete Care, we are patients serving patients. I choose to bring myself and my children to Complete Care because we are a one-stop shop. We use dental, we use medical. I feel as though the quality of care here is great. I love working here. I feel great to work at a place that serves the community. There's a lot of people in need. To me, patients serving patients means we've been in your shoes. We know what great care means to us, and we want to provide that for you.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a nonprofit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
I'm Bart Feldman, and this is TNF Camera. We are a full-line photographic studio and camera store. We invite you to come in and take a look at the products and services that we provide, from youth sports, high school sports, school pictures, and a wealth of photographic equipment. The advantages of coming to a store is you have the ability to talk to people and see exactly what you want to purchase beforehand. It's TNF Camera, 1362 South Delsey Drive here in Vineland.
Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
At Complete Care, we are patients serving patients. I choose to bring myself and my children to Complete Care because we are a one-stop shop. We use dental, we use medical. I feel as though the quality of care here is great. I love working here. I feel great to work at a place that serves the community. There's a lot of people in need. To me, patients serving patients means we've been in your shoes. We know what great care means to us, and we want to provide that for you.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a non-profit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
I'm Bart Feldman, and this is TNF Camera. We are a full-line photographic studio and camera store. We invite you to come in and take a look at the products and services that we provide, from youth sports, high school sports, school pictures, and a wealth of photographic equipment. The advantages of coming to a store is you have the ability to talk to people and see exactly what you want to purchase beforehand. It's TNF Camera, 1362 South Delsey Drive here in Vineland.
It's Thunderbolt basketball on Quinn Broadcasting. Join us now as the Millville Thunderbolts take on their next opponent. And now, here's your commentators for today's game.
The gymnasium is well lit, the new stadium here at Millville High School. We got our first look at it on Saturday, and it is rather special right now. The floor is nice and shiny. The buzzers work very well. Nick, so be prepared for a loud buzzer.
Well, I like the scoreboard effect over top of center court, which is unusual for high school
Yep.
facilities. So it does lend itself to more of a college atmosphere, a small college gym. And Millville was long overdue to having a new facility. So this is welcome, I'm sure, for all the athletes here. What a tremendous athletic history this school district has, and it's just something special here tonight.
And the lighting is so spectacular. It's really nice. You can see everything. I mean, the old gym was a little dungy. I hate to say that about anything.
The lighting was a little darker, for sure.
So
the floor was a little
rougher
and used, but a lot of good athletes played on that floor over the years.
All right, we're going to take a look at the starting lineups for both squads. For the Vineland Fighting Clan, we have the number 1, James Hitchens Jr., be one of the starters, along with probably their star player, Ymir Diggs. Number 3. Number 5 is Nasir Rowell. Number 20 will be Keeman Carter, and we're going to have fun pronouncing this name. Number 21, Emmanuel Duay-Villas.
Yes.
Is that what I remember? He said
he is actually being substituted for one of their guards because they want a little more size in the lineup tonight.
Yep.
Coach Russo.
Coach Russo let us know that he's starting him because of the size factor. You see the Thunderbolts lining up there. Jabbar Barriento, he is number 1. Number 2, Caleb Bowman is as I mentioned, number 2. Number 3 is Dante Smith, the second. Apparently, he has the second as part of his name title. Number 11, Kalan Foster, who had a big game against Southern. And number 33, Jaden Merrill, will be the 5th starter for Millville. Both teams looking to avenge their last games in which they both went down to defeat. We have our national anthem coming up, so we'll take a pause for that. Just about set for our opening tap. Fred Melendez and Nick Aselto, Mike Side, and going to mention our other people, Ryan Narowski, our director, producer. I give you both head titles because you're the man. People say I'm the man. You're the man. Come on now. And our two cameramen are Ryan Quinn and Ozzie Maury. So we give them credit for being here. We'll mention them at the end of the game. This is why we are able to do people like that. And, of course, our sponsors who help us out throughout the year with the various athletic events that we try to put on here on Quinn Broadcasting.
Without them, it can't be done here. And we want to thank those sponsors, and you'll see them periodically through the game here.
Referees coming to the court. We'll have our jump ball, and then we'll get underway here. Again, it's Kitchens, Diggs, Rowell, Carter, and Doy-Villas for Vineland, and for Millville, Barriento, Bowman, Smith, Foster, and Merrill.
Fred, it's going to be interesting to see how Vineland comes out defensively. Last week against the Prep, they came out with a full court pressure and really gave the Prep a little bit of a problem there early, turnovers and layups. So curious to see how Vineland's going to come out tonight defensively.
It'll be Doy-Villas and Merrill on the opening tap. Some final instructions being given to Coach Dan Russo, apparently. And maybe both coaches. Another part of the renovations, we have the two clocks over the baskets to let the players know how much time is left. That's a nice innovation. Yep. And as Athletic Director Dave Lagamba pointed out, you see it in the middle of the floor there, the now famous Millville Thunderbolt airplanes symbol.
Logo.
That wasn't there before, and it's there now, and it's a rather nice little middle of the court emblem. Mm-hmm. So just among all the renovations you see here at the Millville Gymnasium that I still call the Thunderdome. Back in the day, we used to call it the Thunderdome. Why not call it that still?
Continue the legacy.
Why not?
It's right next door, same property.
Mm-hmm.
What a history here, too. We were mentioning earlier the athletes that have gone through the old gymnasium, and now a whole new breed of legacy athletes coming through this gymnasium. This is a program and a school district that is really built on strong athletics, the Thunderbolt Club being a catalyst for that.
Just want to welcome all of you who are watching on our various channels, Channel 22 on the TV, Quinn Broadcasting, Facebook Live, and also Quinn Broadcasting on YouTube. Glad to have you all with us. As you watch the games, you want to hit the like button a few times, make some commentary, and we will be glad to mention that throughout the game whenever possible. Vineland quickly up court, and we have, they're going to call it a backcourt violation, apparently. Looked like Vineland was set to do that fast break thing they like doing.
It's a little unusual. Huh?
Yeah. All right, so Millville will wind up with possession.
I think they got a little confused as which basket each team was assigned to right off the bat here. Vineland's in a zone. It looks like a 2-3 zone, packing it in pretty tight. Going to tell Millville, and then they're trapping out front on the zone.
Foster with the dribble. He is battled for and has it stolen. Nice play by Rowell, and back comes Vineland, but the ball is stolen right back. So there's that tight defense that you're talking about, Ned.
Yep.
Both teams really going at it defensively. Open three, a long-range three, off the glass and rim, no good. Foster with the rebound. Well, that's Merrill, actually, and the ball is knocked loose. Vineland will still retain possession. No score in the game. Both teams showing what they're going to be doing defensively, really stay on top of people.
And Millville's in a man-to-man straight up with Vineland and trying to match up the speed against speed here. And there they go. They force a jump ball right off the bat.
Dante Smith getting involved with Carter for Vineland. Possession arrow favoring the Thunderbolts. No surprise so far. They are going after each other. Meanwhile, going through the lane, missing the shot, battle for the rebound. It's going to come down to Vineland.
Diggs with the ball. Great pass inside there.
Opportunity is blocked, and the ball is saved by Millville. That was Bowman, who saved it for the Thunderbolts. Shot is up and good. Driving the lane, Kalen Foster. That's 2-0 Millville, first points of the game.
Millville seems to be getting in that zone already in the lane, getting some good shots. There's Diggs penetrating like he's really capable of doing, and he draws the foul right off the bat. He's great at this. He's great at pulling up, faking a jump shot, and just taking it right to the hole, and he's very hard to deal with and hard to guard.
The foul on Kalen Bowman. First foul of the game. Vineland inbounds the ball. Diggs. No, that's number 5. Rowell. Yep. Vineland pulling it out for a moment as Carter has it. Gives it to Diggs. Ymir, nice pass to the post. Great play. The basket by Doyvillis, but what made that possible is the eyes of Mr. Diggs. Great pass. All tied up at 2 minutes into the contest. We're going to get a travel call against Dante Smith.
Diggs forced that. Had a hand on the ball right there in the middle of that zone. So he's already had an effect on this game with a great pass, a great defensive play.
Now he's setting up the offense for the Fighting Clan. Vineland goes spread. Now they pack it in a little bit more. Diggs, again, nice dish. Doyvillis is fouled on the way up, I believe. Yes, it'll be a 2-shot foul.
It seems like Diggs right off the bat is focused on getting everybody involved in here. Penetrating, dishing it off to his big people. And that's a good way to go early for a real effective point guard who can shoot from the perimeter. He can always get his shot. But let's get some of my big people involved early, and that's going to really help Vineland down the road here in this game.
Doyvillis on the line from 2, and same problem that Millville had against Southern, they're having now as 2 quick fouls on one of their starters, Kalen Bowman. He had the foul trouble in the Southern game, and now he's got 2 already. 2 shots missed. The ball goes out of bounds off Millville, so Vineland's still in possession.
Right, just no one blocked out on Millville's in the lane for Millville. That's just a mental mistake there.
Pass left side, they swing it back out. Rowell with the dribble. Now it's actually Hitchens losing the ball. Millville takes it. And we're going to get a jump ball, so Vineland will stay in possession as the arrow favors them this time around.
If you saw that, Vineland was moving the ball well, and they should have swung it one more time around the bend there, and they would have had a really good open shot instead of trying to penetrate against that zone.
Ymir Diggs taking it himself, dishing it to the left side. Ball's on the floor. Millville's defense corrals it, and it is taken the other way by the Thunderbolts. Still tied at 2 as we reach 5 minutes left in the opening quarter.
Vineland's still in that 3-2 zone.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Quick hands.
You're right. This Diggs player, he's got a lot of savvy.
He's a legitimate college point guard. It's a matter of where he can get to go. He's a little undersized, but his court awareness makes up for it.
He has all the tools. I don't know if there's 5 tools, but he seems to have all of them.
Right.
Ball is knocked out of bounds by Millville.
And he's got 3-point range, too, as you'll probably see tonight. But I think his focus tonight, Coach Russo said, get everybody involved first and put the pressure on Millville inside, which he's already done, gotten some of Millville's players in foul trouble already.
Barriento knocking the ball out of bounds, so Vineland's still in possession. And Coach Dan Russo wants to talk a few things over. 4:39 showing on the clock. It is 2-2, a low-scoring affair so far. We'll be back in just a moment.
I'm Bart Feldman, and this is TNF Camera. We are a full-line photographic studio and camera store. We invite you to come in and take a look at the products and services that we provide, from youth sports, high school sports, school pictures, and a wealth of photographic equipment. The advantages of coming to a store is you have the ability to talk to people and see exactly what you want to purchase beforehand. It's TNF Camera, 1362 South Delsey Drive here in Vineland.
Back to the action. Vineland in possession. 2-2 game. Diggs tries to put the shot up, but he's blocked off, and the pass is stolen by Millville momentarily, and now for good as ball is taken by Smith.
Try to do a little too much there, Diggs, getting in the middle of a triple team.
Barriento puts it up and in.
I think that timeout Coach Russo called, he wants his team to run some offensive sets here. They're playing well enough to be ahead, but they're not ahead, and that's bothering the coach, and I think he's absolutely right.
Carter down low. Shot is up off the glass. Nicely done by Doivillis for the basket.
Nice power move.
We're tied back up at 4. Long range, shot it in. Barriento connects on a 3. 7-4 Thunderbolts, 3.5 minutes to go, first quarter. Diggs pops it. He is fouled.
Barriento hit a nice wing shot. I think Vineland collapsed a little too far on the inside and left that three-pointer available for Barriento.
Third team foul now on Millville. First shot rattles out. DJ Clark checking into the game for the Fighting Clan. Diggs looking to make it a 1-for-2 trip from the charity stripe. Second shot is good. 7-5 the score in favor of Millville.
Vineland's got a 2-3 zone, so the wings are vulnerable. That's where Barriento is operating right now, which makes a lot of sense.
Ball is tapped loose, but saved by Merrill. Takes the shot, a little too long. Underneath the basket, Rivera can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound and sends it back out for Barriento, and he glasses it home. Boy, when the hands are hot, they're hot. 10-5 the score. 2 threes by Jabbar Barriento, really the difference right now. Vineland going through the middle, popping and connecting. Good shot by Breon Herbert.
Very nice jump shot.
10-7 the score. Millville up by 3. Left corner, penetration, stop, pop, and connect.
Starting to heat up now. Herbert's a really good guy to come off the bench. He gives him a lift. He can shoot. He's got good size. And Vineland has to keep running offense here. Keep trying to get it into the big man, which Diggs is trying to do. There he goes again in there.
Well, it got through. Shot missing, but they get the rebound. And the big man, Doivillis, tried to get the shot up. Boy, they are badly for these boards.
Yeah, it looks like he was fouled there, but he keeps at it. That's what he needs to do, keep banging in there.
Baseline move again. No good. Rebound cleared by Hitchens.
Vineland's got to run here, and Diggs is the guy to do it here, as you see.
Spin move shot off the side of the basket. Rebound collected by Smith. 1:40 and counting left in this opening quarter. 5-point lead for the home team. Shot is up, and nothing but twine. Kalen Foster.
They're picking this zone apart now. I think Coach Russo needs to take a serious look at jumping into a different zone or a man-to-man.
Millville up by 8, 15-7. Driving through the traffic, bounces off the rim, no good. The rebound is cleared by Merrill. Just over a minute left, first quarter. Millville brings it out to Smith. Barriento, a very long 3.
Oh,
boy. Boy, again, when you're hot, you're hot.
That's a 25-footer there. Vineland cannot extend the zone that far, or else they leave the middle exposed. So they gotta jump to a man-to-man here to slow him up.
Try to go through, a little too strong off the glass, out of bounds, off of Millville.
Under the basket here, Vineland needs to get a shot off this inbounds. A good play, good execution of the play. There you go. There you go. Oh, the big man was wide open and missed him. Oh, layup.
Boy, it's only there momentarily, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
It's there just for a glance.
Oh.
And now a turnover.
See if they've changed their D a little bit, and it doesn't appear they haven't. It looks like still like an extended 2-3. And this kid Barrientos has been lighting it up out there. So
Smith driving through traffic. A lot of contact there too. They're going to let him play, Nick. They're going to let him play.
As long as it's fair on both sides, it's good. It keeps the game moving.
Thunderbolts will inbound it underneath their basket. Spin move, and they send it back out to Rivera. Kevin Rivera finds Barriento. Foster with the dribble, looking to cut in, shoots it up, and shoots it in. What a quarter for the Thunderbolts. Their touch was right there.
Yeah.
And at the end of one quarter of play, it's the Thunderbolts 20, Vineland 7. Back with the second quarter momentarily.
I'm Bart Feldman, and this is TNF Camera. We are a full-line photographic studio and camera store. We invite you to come in and take a look at the products and services that we provide, from youth sports, high school sports, school pictures, and a wealth of photographic equipment. The advantages of coming to a store is you have the ability to talk to people and see exactly what you want to purchase beforehand. It's TNF Camera, 1362 South Delsey Drive here in Vineland.
It's Thunderbolt basketball on Quinn Broadcasting. Join us now as the Millville Thunderbolts take on their next opponent. And now, here's your commentators for today's game.
Those guys in white got it done during the first quarter, scoring 20 points and limiting Vineland to 7. So that's our score, Millville 20 and Vineland 7 as we start the second quarter. They need some baskets, basically.
Fred, I think Vineland needs to get out of that zone. Millville is really shredding it from the outside, and when they overextend, they take it inside and cause a lot of havoc in there. So Vineland appears that they're going to a man-to-man here, looks like.
Smith dishes it. Pop, shot, and again, connection. Kalen Foster, who led the way the other day, he now has 11 points. That shot's going to be short.
Blocked by 33 there.
So Merrill got the block. Millville gets the ball. Jabbar Barriento holds it high, goes into the right corner. Foster looking to make a move, goes back to Barriento. Thought about a three. Now he'll drive in, tries to pass it, good defense. That's Herbert who with the steal. Putting the shot up, no good, but a couple of free throws coming up.
Yeah, the strength of Vineland is those three players, 3, 4, and 5. That's the two guards and the swing forward. A lot of speed, a lot of penetration, and they're starting to shoot foul shots. Millville's had their way against Vineland's defense, and I'm still awaiting Vineland to make a switch on defense, try to slow up Millville a little bit and cause some turnovers here.
That's a good box out by Jaden Merrill for the rebound on the miss. Rowell going 1 for 2, cuts the lead down to 22-8. Smith forcing the shot there, and now we get a jump ball. Sometimes when you go into the trees, it's best to pull it back out.
Well, when you go up there, and if you can get the shot up, the penetration allows the big guy to go over and get the offensive rebound. In that case, it almost happened for Millville. But there's Diggs on the penetration run. That's what he does best. He finds himself in the lane and then dishes to the corners for easy jumpers for his teammates.
Carter with that connection.
Right around that zone up top, and that's not going to work for Vineland. They're going to they're constantly putting the pressure on their back line on defense by just allowing him to go right around that first front on defense up front.
So Smith will go to the line for 2 shots. Dante Smith. First one is off the back rim. Second opportunity being lined up by Smith. Makes it second one. So a 1-for-2 trip. 23-10. Thunderbolts with the lead.
And Millville continually putting that man-to-man pressure on Vineland and making them work, run their offense to get a shot.
That was a great effort to get that shot up.
Right.
That time they're going to get another chance at it. Does not go. And Merrill gets the secondary rebound. So they got a second shot opportunity there. Didn't take advantage of it. Approaching 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Barriento double teamed. Gets it to Merrill. Smith will swing it. Now he loses it. And Diggs misses the layup, and that shot is blocked. Barriento reaching in for the block.
For Diggs to miss that easy layup, Vineland is pretty much out of sync here tonight. Here's the pin down on the big man. Beautiful
Merrill,
move. Beautiful move.
In between two players, makes the shot. 25-10. Shot is up, short, but a foul against Millville. So that will put number 20, Keeman Carter, to the line. And when you're trailing, you want to make every free throw you get.
Vineland has a 15-point deficit. They got to start whittling away here before halftime, or else this game is not going to be a game in the second half. But this is a good sign. They get fouled, make a couple free throws, and I'm still awaiting a defensive switch here.
Carter delivers both free throws. 25-12. The lead is 13 for Millville. Quick move. Smith going through, and he is stripped of the ball, but he's fouled in the process.
Now, Fred, you see what happened there? Diggs extended all the way out. One fake, that guy's in the lane, penetrating, calls all kinds of switches and havoc. That can't happen. Diggs has to get down low and force his guy lateral, and that's simple fundamental basketball here.
Dante Smith puts the first one up, and it rattles out. Second shot is up, and this one also missing. Ball is knocked out of bounds. And they're going to say it was off Vineland, so it's Millville possession. Alley-ooping. Merrill loses the ball. Vineland comes away with it. It's that man Diggs again making it happen. Sends it back for an open jumper. Doesn't go. Rebound is cleared by Kalen Foster.
They did everything right except put the ball in the hole.
Foster hands to Smith. Barriento. Smith driving. Again, between a whole bunch of Vineland players. Ball battled for. Vineland's going to win it in the end. Ball taken down by number 4, Brian Herbert. That's how you put it in. A little bit difficult, but Rowell makes it happen. 25-14 the score. .4:12 and counting left in this opening half. Millville has led throughout. Smith dribbling.
See how he just went right around that whole defensive front.
That shot missing.
Gets any shot he wants.
Vineland does eventually come away with it. Good pass. Moving back out for a shot, and it's good. Good move by Keeman Carter to make that happen.
Okay. All right. Well, Vineland just is trying to get back just with hustle here and trying to force some turnovers, which they did. But I still believe on the defensive end they got to tighten up. They either got to do a tighter man-to-man or a tighter zone, and not allow that kind of penetration.
So both teams discussing strategy during this timeout. The lead is 9 for Millville.
Okay.
3:48 to go before half.
Yeah, and for Vineland, look, they're down 9. It's a slow process. Been here before, Fred. Many games that you and I have done.
Oh, yeah.
You whittle away. You try to keep this thing under single digits at halftime, maybe get a little closer, and then change your game plan coming out in the second half and making this a game. Millville so far has had their way offensively against Vineland.
Ball in the front court, now controlled by Jabbar Barriento. Foster, good pass inside. Barriento missing. Good hustle for the rebound, but it goes off Vineland.
Very nice entry pass. Vineland's defense is very porous right now, whether it's that zone is just wide open in the middle and they're allowing penetrations on the wing, and there's another jumper by him, and he's just a pretty darn good shooter. That's
4 3-pointers for Barriento. Oh, they gave him just 2?
Yeah, 2. He's at the elbow.
Okay.
Yeah. Diggs trying to force the action, and with 3 or 4 defenders there, that doesn't work.
11-point advantage for Millville. Ball is stolen by Vineland. Going to try a fast break chance. Taking it all the way in. Third shot, no good. Finally, Millville comes away with it. They're getting their chances, Nick.
Right.
They are getting their chances to put the ball in there.
I think that one extra pass on these breaks will do Vineland a lot better.
That's some good defense, good block, and steal. 2:40 to go, second quarter. 3-point shot if it goes. Off the rim, no good. And skying high is Kevin Rivera.
See what Millville does? They set up, they run an offense every time down.
Oh, good steal. Diggs making it happen. He is fouled. No. Oh, they're going to call a travel. No, the foul happened on the floor. Okay.
Foul before.
So Vineland will get possession.
I don't know, Fred. Whatever happened to the discontinuation play there? I'd like to see a replay on that.
Yeah.
Looks like he was gathering the ball, getting it up while he was fouled. He doesn't even get a foul shot out of this.
No, I would have given it to him. Yeah. Vineland looking to make the basket here. Pulling it back out. Driving, penetrating, off the glass, no good. Rebound is cleared by Foster. We approach the 2-minute mark. 2 minutes straight up on the clock. Millville with an 11-point lead.
Now Vineland's got to get something here. This is a break. All right, there you go. Good play.
And they get the foul this time.
No, there's a difference, Fred. Diggs took it as far as he could, looked back, and dealt backwards for the layup instead of taking it all and trying to throw an off-balance shot up and maybe not connecting. That's a good sign for Vineland to get back in this. Get it within 9 again.
So a 3-point play possibility here. As Carter will look to make it. And he does, gets the kind roll off the rim. 27-19 the score. So there's that single-digit lead that you were talking about.
See what they do in the last 140. Millville is very patient offensively. Real credit to Coach Latour for keeping the offense in a disciplined mode, making sure they get shots.
Nice pass. Turnaround move. No. And they're going to call it against Millville. Merrill is
either
guilty.
Walk or shuffle.
He must have traveled because they're not indicating a foul.
Now see what Vineland does here. They have to run something and really get a high percentage shot here.
Passed it
That's
over
it.
to the right,
That's
Rowell. Now they start the circulation. Going through Diggs. Still got the shot off, but
Shut off. He drew the foul, and that's what he does in there. But they moved the ball. They made 3 or 4 passes, and that's what you got to do to move the defense. Let the defense move their feet, get them out of position a little bit, and Diggs can take advantage of that. He's an excellent penetrator. Hasn't been able to finish too often tonight, but let's see what he does on the foul line.
nothing but net on the first one.
So Vineland's trying to climb back in here, Fred, before halftime. They're within 7, possibly 6, and looking for a defensive stop.
Diggs is successful on 2 for 2. And that lead is down to 6 now, 27-21. Under a minute to go. Smith alley-ooping, does not get the kind roll, but there's the putback, and now Vineland comes away with it. Momentarily it was Foster, but he didn't get a good shot, and Vineland comes back the other way. Rowell back outside. They swing it left side to
Got to
Diggs.
get in the hands of Diggs. Your best player, your highest scorer, he needs to control this ball now and get a shot, penetrate, and create something.
Yeah, they have a chance here to cut it to 4 or maybe 3 if they go for the 3. Nice pass to the post. There's that view. Vineland getting a rebound. We're going to get a travel call against the Clan.
That's a tough one.
So 21 seconds left. Millville more than likely will settle in and look for one. Foster with the dribble, gives it to Smith. 8 seconds. Dishing it right side. We're down to 3. They're not going to get a shot. Nope. Didn't go anyway.
Well, real good defense at the end there, the last 20 seconds. Keep the ball pushed out in the perimeter, and they didn't get it in the hands of Barriento. I think that's the Thunderbolts' problem there. I would have had him handle that ball that last 8 to 10 seconds and create something.
So we are at the halftime break. Millville 27, Vineland 21. Total up the numbers, have some halftime conversation when we return.
Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
At Complete Care, we are patients serving patients. I choose to bring myself and my children to Complete Care because we are a one-stop shop. We use dental, we use medical. I feel as though the quality of care here is great. I love working here. I feel great to work at a place that serves the community. There's a lot of people in need. To me, patients serving patients means we've been in your shoes. We know what great care means to us, and we want to provide that for you.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a nonprofit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
I'm Bart Feldman, and this is TNF Camera. We are a full-line photographic studio and camera store. We invite you to come in and take a look at the products and services that we provide, from youth sports, high school sports, school pictures, and a wealth of photographic equipment. The advantages of coming to a store is you have the ability to talk to people and see exactly what you want to purchase beforehand. It's TNF camera, 1362 South Delsey Drive here in Vineland.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
At Complete Care, we are patients serving patients. I choose to bring myself and my children to Complete Care because we are a one-stop shop. We use dental, we use medical. I feel as though the quality of care here is great. I love working here. I feel great to work at a place that serves the community. There's a lot of people in need. To me, patients serving patients means we've been in your shoes. We know what great care means to us, and we want to provide that for you.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a non-profit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
I'm Bart Feldman, and this is TNF Camera. We are a full-line photographic studio and camera store. We invite you to come in and take a look at the products and services that we provide, from youth sports, high school sports, school pictures, and a wealth of photographic equipment. The advantages of coming to a store is you have the ability to talk to people and see exactly what you want to purchase beforehand. It's TNF Camera, 1362 South Delsey Drive here in Vineland.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
At Complete Care, we are patients serving patients. I choose to bring myself and my children to Complete Care because we are a one-stop shop. We use dental, we use medical. I feel as though the quality of care here is great. I love working here. I feel great to work at a place that serves the community. There's a lot of people in need. To me, patients serving patients means we've been in your shoes. We know what great care means to us, and we want to provide that for you.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a non-profit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
It's Thunderbolt basketball on Twin Broadcasting. Join us now as the Millville Thunderbolts take on their next opponent. And now, here's your commentators for today's game.
A tale of 2 quarters here at the Thunderdome at Millville High School. Millville dominating the first one, at least on the scoreboard, leading 20-7 after the first quarter. But Vineland found a way to chip away, as Nick Selta was saying, chip away, and won that second quarter 14-7. That's why we stand at the break 27-21, and we have pretty much a good contest right now.
Yeah, and let's face it, Diggs has 2 points at halftime. The kid averages 22 a game, so I look for him to possibly really begin to put the pressure on and start throwing some shots up. Obviously, his goal early on was get everybody else involved.
Exactly.
And he tried that, and it was kind of successful. But Vineland only wins when this kid scores, and this kid can score in bunches. So I think it's going to tighten up this game even more. And Millville has the ability, the talent, and the speed to compete. So it should be a very good second half, Fred, coming up here.
As we said, the momentum swung back and forth. The first quarter belonged to Millville. Vineland found its equilibrium. And you're right, Diggs looked like he was trying to get everybody else involved.
A little too much, I think. And then when it clicked in on him, he tried to force a little too much. So there's a medium
fine balance.
There. There's a medium there on a player like that. Is you got to find the flow a little bit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be interesting. And like I said, early on in the second half, I want to see what Vineland does defensively with Millville. Do they come out straight up man-to-man and let's go toe-to-toe and see who's better? I mean, I think we're at that point now. Or, as I said before, I saw Vineland press the St. Augustine Prep last Friday, and were pretty successful for a period of time there until the Prep kind of solved it. So will they try that for 2 or 3 or 4 minute stretch, and then so interesting cat and mouse game here. It's a chess match
Not
defensively,
easy to say.
right? And that's what's got to happen here, I think, for Vineland. They got to change up defensively what they're doing.
Well, you saw the scoring leaders for both teams there, and really Barriento and Foster have led the way for Millville, 13 and 11 points specifically, respectively. But they did all their damage in the first quarter. They only scored 2 points apiece in that second quarter. So Barriento hitting on 3 threes, 13 points, high score for the game, and Foster with 11. Otherwise, Millville getting 2 points from Jaden Merrill and a free throw from Dante Smith. They'll probably get Bowman back involved, and both games that we've seen, he's gotten into that early foul trouble, which nobody likes to see. So hopefully Bowman can come in. He's got 2 fouls now, and we'll see if he can come back and get something done for Millville. On the other side, Vineland, Keeman Carter had a great second quarter. All 9 of his team-high points coming in the second period. 5 points for Emmanuel Duevillas, 3 points for Nasir Rowell, and 2 points apiece for Breon Herbert and for Jameer Diggs. So that's where we stand, 27-21 here at the intermission. Fred Melendez along with Nick Aselta. And Nick, always a pleasure to work games. I guess we've been doing this for quite a while.
We've been doing this a while. We've been doing Cumberland County College and
yes,
some high school sports. So you and I have a lot of history, together, and a lot of history in these 2 schools, Millville and Vineland, and their athletic programs. So it's always a pleasure to participate and be part of this. And this is another good Vineland-Millville contest.
Just want to make mention to those watching us on Facebook Live. Hit the like button, make a couple comments if you desire. Dante Smith telling his son, let's go. I like that. The father telling the son. All right, so Millville with the starting possession. Double teamed on defense, but it gets the ball loose. That's the pressure you were thinking about seeing, huh?
Extended pressure a little bit, a little more aggressive.
Smith to Barriento, who's got that open look, and he hits nothing but twine.
I just don't get it. No one's guarding him on the wing. That's his 4th 3.
Yep. 16 points in the game now for Jabbar Barriento. Oh, a little bit of miscommunication there.
Yeah,
now, was it touched by Millville?
Yeah, it appears.
Okay. No, I didn't think anybody touched it. No. So Thunderbolts do get possession.
Now, here's a critical point in the game for Vineland, not to fall back behind in the third quarter again, like they did in the first quarter. So here's where defense really on the road holds you.
There you go. There's the turnover. There's Diggs laying it up. Off the glass, no good, but he draws the foul on Barriento, I believe. That will be Jabbar's second personal. And a 2-shot foul coming up. The coach, the legend, Tony Cerace, watching with us. He says, have a great broadcast to both of us. Go Bolts, though, he says.
Bolts, of course.
Of course.
Oh, boy.
Just not on his game right now. Yeah. Diggs missing free throws. I'm guessing he doesn't do that too often either.
No. When you average 22 a game, you're not missing a lot of free throws.
Second opportunity's up. That one rattles in. 30-22, 7:10 to go, third quarter. Millville has led throughout. Their high water mark in the lead was 15 points at 22-7. Trying to drive through Smith. Ill-advised pass, and look at that hook shot pass and layup. Pretty smooth there.
See that pressure, Vineland. This is the way they get back in this game, is that defensive pressure, turnovers, layups.
Barriento goes left side. Foster pops and connects.
Really nice jump shot.
32-24 the lead. 6.5 minutes, third quarter. Back outside. Diggs tries a long range three off the rim. Good box out again, and we've seen that in the two games I've seen. Merrill does a great job of boxing out. And he did it there to get that rebound and set Millville's offense to the attack. Gets the return feed, looking to go onside, and we get a jump ball called.
Oh, wow.
Okay. The possession arrow favors the red and gray.
Well, the one good thing is the big man made a real strong move to the basket. Didn't catch a break on the foul, but he did what he's supposed to do, take it right to the hole.
Vineland trying to cut into an 8-point deficit at the moment. Oh, nice move through the trees, blocked away, however. Ball is loose, and that was Bowman with the block. So he's back making a presence.
Some heavy action inside. The Vineland's taking it to the rim, and Millville's batting it back.
Vineland still in possession as Diggs will inbound it. Left corner, they swing it around to the outside. There's Sear Rowell. Goes back to Diggs. Diggs now driving, popping, and skims it off the rim. Good rebound underneath, blocked again. It'll go out off of Millville. Again, a block, and I believe that was Foster that time who got the block.
That shouldn't happen with a kid with the height on that kid. Number one, he should have just been able to shoot right over him with a jump hook or something. So,
Vineland still in possession. 32-24 score favoring Millville. Hitchens gives it to Diggs. Nice pass to the post, partially blocked. Boy, I'll tell you what, Diggs is the real. My first, I've never seen Diggs before. I like him.
Yeah.
He's easy to like. What a vision.
He's got good vision, good ball handling skills. He just right now isn't shooting the ball real well, but we'll see what happens.
Dante Smith looking for some operating space. Gets it inside. Nice dish down low, knocked out of bounds by Vineland.
That's good help defense. Clamping down from up top. Good switch defense by Roll.
So Millville will inbound underneath its basket. Moving into the lane, alley-oop shot, rattles around, and the rim has a kind moment there for Foster. He's got 15 in the game now. Under 5 minutes to go, third quarter. The lead is 10. But Diggs trying to change that off the rim. Battle for, and Barriento comes away from Millville, and now we get a foul against the Clan. Well, no matter the score, these two teams are, as we expected, battling.
That's what we want. They want to battle. A lot of interior contact, but that's good. This is what they need to do. And until Vineland really begins to heat up on the shot selection and the percentage, they're not going to be in this game. Millville is starting to dominate inside now.
Jaden Merrill putting the shot back off the miss. 36-24.
12-point lead. Critical time in this game. 4 minutes left in the third quarter.
Diggs goes right side. Driving through the lane and getting to go. Nice move by Breon Herbert. 36-26.
They needed that. They needed that field goal.
Barriento has the pass partially blocked.
Boy,
good persistence by Merrill, finishes it off.
I really like this big man. He really knows how to pivot and turn and go right to the hoop. No hesitation.
And as we mentioned, he's very good at defensive rebounding as well.
Right.
He knows how to box out. Oh, swift move. And
Wow, what a
the
block.
man that we've been talking about, Merrill, just comes out of nowhere and skies the block. Oh, man, don't you love this game?
Game is action.
These two teams want to go after each other, and now Barry Ento connects.
14. Need a timeout. Vineland needs a timeout badly.
Millville 40, Vineland 26, 3:11 left in the third quarter. We'll be back in just a moment. Let's take a look at some of the moves here. Look at that flying move by Merrill coming through the sky, and then they're going to finish it off here. Superb.
I'm Bart Feldman, and this is TNF Camera. We are a full-line photographic studio and camera store. We invite you to come in and take a look at the products and services that we provide, from youth sports, high school sports, school pictures, and a wealth of photographic equipment. The advantages of coming to a store is you have the ability to talk to people and see exactly what you want to purchase beforehand. It's TNF Camera, 1362 South Delsey Drive here in Vineland.
It's Thunderbolt basketball on Quinn Broadcasting. Join us now as the Millville Thunderbolts take on their next opponent. And now, here's your commentators for today's game.
Vineland will lose Diggs next year.
Vineland trying to figure out an answer here as they're down by 14. Coach Dan Russo talking things over with his squad. Glad to have you with us here on Quinn Broadcasting, Facebook Live, Quinn Broadcasting, YouTube Live, and of course Channel 22. All the various avenues by which you can watch high school basketball right here on the Quinn Broadcasting platform.
Yeah, critical possession for Vineland here. 3 minutes to go. They need a field goal. They need a good look. They need a good shot. And they need to run their offense.
Rowell with the dribble. Goes left side. Looking to move along the baseline. Ball is knocked out. Oh, he stepped out of bounds.
They just got to be a little more patient. There was nothing there. Baseline was cut off by the defender, by the Millville defender. You got to move it, kick it, and move it around again. Swing it.
Patience is one of the things you don't see among high school athletes too often, especially in the basketball court. There you go.
Got to look up.
Looking to go coast to coast. Little too much physical contact and offensive foul against Rowell.
Just another bad decision on Rowell. He needs to, once again, take his time. They have a 3-on-1, 3-on-2 advantage and find the open man. Not take it to the hole. They're waiting for offensive foul.
2.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Alley-oop, and what a roll. Oh. Kalen Foster. Oh, my. Sometimes you just have to say, oh, my. 2:15 to go. Three-point shot, if it goes, it's off the back rim. Rebound is loose momentarily, but Barriento collects it for Millville. Going to the hoop, missing. Right back up with it and missing, but a foul against Vineland. So Bowman drove for that secondary shot and will go to the line.
Well, Millville's smelling blood right now, blood in the water here. And they're taking it to the hole, and they're going to try to keep extending this lead.
Here's the move by Foster. Look at that move, and then he gets the nice roll around the rim. Beautiful shot. I like the little soft celebration.
Right.
Little fist pump, double fist pump. First shot is good. Second shot coming up for Bowman. And his first 2 points of the game. The lead is now 18. High water mark there. 18-point lead. 44-26. Under 2 minutes to go, third quarter. They swing the ball around. Rowell.
Got to kick it again. Got to kick it again. Right. You can't keep playing with it.
Driving, missing. Made a great move to Diggs, but the ball did not cooperate. Minute and a half left, third quarter. Ball is loose, pass to the post, knocked out of bounds.
Vineland scrambling defensively right now. They're just trying to get anything going here where they can get a steal and get out and run a little bit. But right now they're at a critical juncture of this game with 1:24 left in the third quarter.
Barriento with the dribble, and he lost the dribble. Passed up front. Great defense by Bowman. He saved the fast break opportunity for Vineland. Smith gives up the dribble, gives the ball right there, knocked out of bounds. But a foul is called as Merrill took it to the hole. Doyvillis got a lot of the ball on the block.
Yeah, looked like a block. I don't know if we just had the replay. We missed it there. But it looked like he had mostly ball.
Well, when you hear the ball, the sound that you hear when a block happens.
I don't know if they called body or.
Jaden Merrill misses the first one. He'll line up the second opportunity. Makes the second one, so it's a 1-for-2 effort. 45-26 the score. Want to say hello to all the people watching. We have Jen Watson checking in with us. Long live Seven God. How are you, my man? There you go. Let's go Millville, he says, and Weezio Cicero watching us on Facebook Live. Glad to have you. Hit the like button, make a comment or two. Enjoy the game with us. Driving through. Not getting the basket, but a good move to the basket by Nasir Rao. Foul is on number 3, Dante Smith. That's his second. It's only the second team foul on Millville, 4 on Vineland. Driving baseline move, and we're going to get another foul, it looks like. This one will be on. Is it number 12?
Vineland does put a lot of pressure on defensive baseline. And Millville seems to be cutting it off pretty good here, but once in a while they get a step short.
Almost lost by...
Diggs double team like crazy. Look at that. Boy. He's just...
I sense a little frustration developing.
And Millville's doing a heck of a job on him. They're doubling when they have to. They're cutting off some of his driving lanes now. And they're forcing him to take a long shot.
Under 20 seconds left here in this third quarter. Smith moving between players, goes up, does not get the ball to drop in. Ball is batted back out. Millville will lose it to Vineland as it's number 4, Herbert, collecting it. 3 seconds, and gets the shot up, doesn't go, batted away, and that'll do it. But a very impressive third quarter for Millville. They scored 18 in the quarter, and they lead 45-26 as we get set for the fourth quarter, which comes your way in just a moment.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
It's Thunderbolt basketball on Quinn Broadcasting. Join us now as the Millville Thunderbolts take on their next opponent. And now, here's your commentators for today's game.
Millville with the advantage, 45-26 as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Fred Melendez and Nick Aselta with you. And Millville, they found themselves back. They did the first quarter. They found themselves in the third quarter.
And they came out strong in the third quarter. That's the key to winning basketball games. Come out beginning of the game and the beginning of the second half, and you got control of the game, and that's what Millville has right now.
Now, see, you're speaking to Tony Cerace, the first quarter and the third quarter.
Key.
Both in football and basketball. Shot is put up.
Man.
He forced that one up there for sure, and the rebound comes down to Breon Herbert. Diggs looking to make some moves. Goes in. He is fouled on the way up. So he will go to the line for 2.
You know, watching Diggs the other night, he settle for. He had quite a few three-point bombs tonight. It seems like he just is hesitating, shooting that long shot tonight, just continually driving, broad contact. And if Vineland is ever going to hope to get back in this game, they're going to have to hit some three-point plays here. Twos are not going to get it. 7:39 left.
Well, Diggs makes both free throws.
17 down here.
45-28. Millville with the lead.
Now, what's Millville's job here? Millville's job here is run the offense, get good shots, don't turn the ball over, and there you go.
Oh, what a pass. Merrill connects, and I'll tell you what,
Right.
as many points as Foster had, I think that pass is probably his favorite part of the game right now.
Yeah.
He pumped his fist as soon as he gave it and sent it inside. Watch this play right here. And again, Millville doing what they needed to do, set up a good shot. And that little alley-oop there was the reason it happened.
Pick and roll. Oldest play in basketball. Millville does execute well, and that's all they need to do from this point forward is every possession just execute like that. If they don't convert, they go down and play defense. And they're well in control of this game right now.
47-28 the score. Foster with his 17 points, but like I said, I think he loved that pass more than the shots that he's made. So Vineland again trying to cut into this lead. They've been in double digits for a good part of the third quarter after really climbing back into this game before halftime, making it a 5-point game or a 6-point game. But right now they are trailing and looking for some kind of shooting touch. The high rebound taken by Dante Smith.
Millville's running their offense. What they should be doing. It's Vineland's man-to-man defense.
Smith again forcing it. Ball is batted loose, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Millville. So the inbounds will be handled by Keenan Carter. Once again, if you're watching on Facebook Live or YouTube Live, we'd like you to hit the like button and feel free to make a comment or two on what you're seeing. Audience participation, very important to us as a move to the basket made, but the shot again just won't go. Vineland's made a lot of moves to the basket, but the ball just hasn't cooperated tonight.
Not converting on some really tough drives. But that's Millville's defense.
Barriento with a great pass. Do you think Millville's feeling it right now? Back-to-back plays where they just made great passes to the basket. Now Diggs is fouled. The lead is 21, 49-28.
What I'm impressed with Millville is they're a very unselfish team, and they're young. We talked about this a little earlier at halftime. Most of their talent and players, look at that backdoor.
Was that a swift pass, backdoor play, and a good layup. Vineland wants to call timeout because they had a little trouble getting the ball in. So we have 6:12 on the clock. Our score 49-28, and we'll take a quick pause and be right back here at Millville High School.
At Complete Care, we are patients serving patients. I choose to bring myself and my children to Complete Care because we are a one-stop shop. We use dental, we use medical. I feel as though the quality of care here is great. I love working here. I feel great to work at a place that serves the community. There's a lot of people in need. To me, patients serving patients means we've been in your shoes. We know what great care means to us, and we want to provide that for you.
Thunderbolt basketball on Quinn Broadcasting. Join us now as the Millville Thunderbolts take on their next opponent. And now, here's your commentators for today's game.
Back here at Millville High School, it is a 49-28 game for Millville. Vineland, again, they made it a game in that second quarter, but this second half, Millville has turned it up a little bit.
Turned up that defensive pressure, number one, and offensively, they became even more disciplined. Running backdoors, running pick and rolls. Very well coached on that offensive front.
Vineland with the inbounds play. Diggs has it blocked. And now it's going to be a foot race for Foster to try to finish. The shot is blocked, but it still belongs to Millville.
Got to give that ball up a little earlier to your trailer who was open.
Smith will inbound it for the Thunderbolts. Foster pops and off the back rim. Skying high is Ymir Diggs for the rebound. Diggs looking to make some moves. Goes right side, and Vineland will sing it back out. Three-pointer if it goes, and it does. That's what you're saying that they need more of as Raul delivers.
To get back in this game right now.
Raul connects for three. 5:40 left in this fourth quarter, and Raul, I believe, is guilty of a foul here.
Fred, is that Vineland's first three-pointer of the night?
I believe it is. Yes, it is. I have a lot of X's and circles. That's the first tray.
One.
Yeah, well, you said they haven't been taking any.
I haven't been taking them either, and that's due to Millville's pressure probably.
Again, a good read to the basket.
Another backdoor cut. Vineland's getting burned backdoor.
Merrill to Foster. 51-31 the score. Diggs goes right side in between. A little too hard on the shot. And the ball knocked out of bounds. It will belong to Millville. Thunderbolts trying to take it into the front court. Some full court pressure momentarily by the Fighting Clay. Now they back away. Bowman in. Merrill hits the bottom of the basket, but he is fouled. You just get to those points in the game, Nick, where you can just feel it just like that, a little layup activity there.
I think Vineland has the potential to play good man-to-man defense, but they're not positioning themselves. They're not fronting the low post a little bit and overplaying, and they're just allowing entry passes very easily in the middle there. And Millville Center is just having a very good second half here.
So lining up his second opportunity, Merrill puts it up and puts it in. That gives him 11 points in the game, 9 of them in this second half.
Right, really good.
To your point there, he has picked it up as well. 5 minutes to go. Looking to go through.
That's just
well, they're forcing it a little bit.
Forcing everything up. This is not Vineland basketball. So
Smith trying to go through. Shot is short, may have been blocked, but it's knocked out of bounds by Bowman. Vineland possession.
Millville's athleticism is really starting to bear fruit here late in the game. They're much quicker. They anticipate better. Vineland looks tired, and this Vineland. There you go, another air ball three.
Well, that was partially tipped, actually. That was blocked. It was blocked out of bounds. That's why it looked that way. So we'll stay Vineland's possession. Ball is in, right side. They zip it across the top of the key, all the way around to Diggs. Diggs looking to get in, but pulls it back
Mariano has played a wonderful defensive game against Diggs, I can tell you that.
Merrill gets the ball.
Right in his face all the time. Diggs gets the ball, he's there.
Coming into your living room. Looks like Millville's going to make some wholesale changes to their lineup. Or do we have a timeout? I guess we have a timeout. It looked like they were sending out.
Timeout Millville.
I didn't notice who called it. Is it Millville timeout? Yeah. I don't think we know.
No, Vineland. Or ours, I think. Red, Vineland.
So those gentlemen right there have done quite a job. They had a bit of a stumble in that second quarter, but the other 3 quarters they have looked pretty dominant.
Pretty good. And like I said, Millville's athletic ability now is really starting to show its show its worth here. Vineland is slow. They're not as aggressive. And Millville has just got steam and effort. It's their home court, and they want to run it up.
And on top of that, the way they're running the offense right now, they're finding open players.
They're running back doors. They're running pick and rolls. They're doing things that high school basketball players fundamentally should be taught on a daily basis, and they're getting that teaching from Coach Latour, and that's a really good sign here that he's picked up the flag here and is carrying it forward, because Millville has great potential down the road. They got a lot of young players. And this is only a welcome.
Ball is into the hands of Foster. And we get a foul against Vineland, but I think they're going to try to do that just to stop the clock a little bit. One-and-one opportunity. Third foul on Nasir Powell.
Foster seems to do a little bit of everything for this team. Handles the ball, he penetrates, he rebounds, he drives, plays defense. This big guy getting an offensive rebound here.
Well, apparently guilty of either a walk or something to that effect. So Vineland will take possession. Halfway through this fourth quarter, little hook shot type of play, and over the back, I believe, is going to be called on Merrill. It's only his second personal. Millville under the limit, but the next one will put Vineland in the bonus. Good pass.
Boy, he was set up for a layup there with a good entry pass.
This is one of those games that you want to flush down the toilet and forget about it. What are you going to do?
What you want to do is start using some of the younger players here and getting them a little more experience.
Barriento is fouled as he made a move.
I don't know what Vineland has on the bench. I don't know how inexperienced these kids are, but you need to start sprinkling those kids in and get them a little bit of playing time on the varsity level, because right now I think Vineland has lacked the effort right now.
First shot is made, so the bonus shot coming up on this one-and-one opportunity for Barriento. And if he makes this free throw, he'll have 20 points on the night. Off the back rim, but there's that rebound now. Vineland does wind up with it. Diggs gives up the dribble, so he's got to give up the basketball. I guess that was a block.
I don't know.
It looked like some contact, but 3.5 minutes to go. Foster pops it, little long. Going in there for the rebound was Bowman. And the result of the ball going out of bounds off Vineland will keep it in Thunderbolt possession. 3:21 on the clock. And just a soft foul. Foster will go for a 1-and-1.
Seems like Millville has been camping out down here on the offensive end. On the foul line. Millville seems to be clearing their bench a little bit.
Yep, coming into the game, Laquan Ford, Kevin Rivera, who's one of the first substitutes for Millville, usually when they play regular. Not a pretty shot, but Foster makes it go down. He's got 23 on the night.
Barriento has 19.
So those two men are the top scorers. Good move to the basket. Shot counts. So Diggs showing one of the things he can do quite well. Try to make it a three-point play. And he succeeds in that effort. Millville inbounds it. Good defense. Diggs tries to keep it in play, but apparently stepped out of bounds. Kevin Rivera trying to inbound it for the Thunderbolts. I'm not sure what
That was.
delay of game of some sort. I never heard of delay game in basketball. Is that what he said?
He was probably encroaching on the line there,
Okay.
not allowing the inbounder any space to inbound the ball. I think. But one thing about Diggs, he's not giving up, as you see. He
almost got a steal there.
He knows he's not having a great night. He's not having a great night, but he's working hard at it. He's still trying to like give it an effort, and you gotta like that about the kid.
Mm-hmm. All right. Double bonus opportunity as Millville will get 2 shots here. Foster misses the first one. He'll tee up the second shot. Missing both, and it is rebounded by Doyvillis. Pop shot is off the back rim. Battle for the rebound. Won by Millville. Ford brings it up court. Merrill with the spin move. Off the glass, no good. Ford gets the rebound. It's on the floor, and Millville saves it as Foster's hustle keeps it in Millville possession. He's just going to circle around until somebody fouls him, apparently. That's exactly what happens.
Another fine move by the Millville center there, that pivot move. And he's got really good skill set inside. He's going to be a player for the future for Millville. Moving forward, he's got good size. It's about 6'5", 6'6". And that's what college coaches are looking for, those kind of fundamentals and big people. They're around the basket, they know how to move their feet well and how to position themselves for a shot.
Yeah, he has certainly looked good in the 2 games that I've seen it. He's really stepped up tonight. First shot is good, so Foster trying to make it 2 for 2 does not succeed. Vineland rebounds the other way. 57-34 the lead. 23-point advantage for the Thunderbolts. Shot is short. Saved, but not saved. So the Thunderbolts will get the ball. Checking into the game now is Terence Todd, number 12 for Millville, as is number 32. Is it 32? 22, I'm sorry. My eyes are failing me. Rafael Goico. Goico dishes it back out. Bowman, shot is short, gets his own rebound, and now he has the big guy falling on top of him. That is certainly not a pleasant thing.
He went for that pump fake, but 21, how do you pronounce that one again?
Doyvillis.
Doyvillis has size, has bulk, but needs a whole lot of coaching inside and when to stay on his feet, when not to, and how to use that big body to box out. There's been many opportunities that he had good inside position, but he didn't secure the rebound and didn't just go right up with it. So there's potential there again. Once again, that takes real intense coaching on that level, but he does have good size.
2 for 2 for Bowman as we approach 2 minutes left in this game. Shot for 3 if it goes, off the back rim, and Ford will clear the rebound for Millville. Passed it quickly up court. Turnaround shot off the rim. Ball is loose. Taken by Rivera. We'll set an offense here as Kevin Rivera with the dribble. Final 135. Goico with the dribble now. Looking for Ford, but it'll come back to Rivera. So Millville just running it right now. Goico has his shot blocked by Dory-Villas, gets it back.
Now, this is good to see where even your bench is disciplined. Comes out, resets the offense, doesn't get rattled.
Raekwon Ford, alley-oop,
yeah.
and basket. And he just ignited his bench with that move. 45 seconds to go. Whistle before the pass. Ford is guilty of a foul, but he enjoyed that move. Well, look at that. Sky, move, hook, everything was in there.
What year is he in?
Okay, Ford would be a junior as well.
Well, young.
Well, the only senior is Mr. Bowman. So the bulk of this team is coming back. Now checking in, Doug Dowdy, number 23 for Millville. First shot missing, and the rebound is taken by Terence Todd. Final 37 seconds. Well, we get a foul.
No point in that foul. That was just laziness. Doesn't make sense. I think Vineland has a lot of work to do down the road here to get themselves in a position to get into the playoffs. They're 7-3. We're going to be 7-4 after this game. Obviously, you're still in the hunt for a playoff position. Not knowing what their schedule looks like in the next couple of weeks into February, but they got a chance to recover, and they're going to have to work hard to change what they're doing now.
Raekwon Ford makes both free throws. He has 4 points in the quarter. 63-34 the score as we hit 30 seconds to go. That'll be a three, but it's going to be short, and it goes out of bounds. Final 20 seconds. We'll probably hold this out for the most part of the rest of this, unless, of course, that happens.
Oh,
and that.
He's ready to go. Oh, yeah. The bench erupts.
The bench erupts again because Rafael Goico connects for three to round out a pretty solid performance by the Millville Thunderbolts. They are a very happy group, as you can see right there. They like seeing their bench players connect like that. So Millville winning this one, going away 66-34. Both teams will now do the sportsmanship thing, the handshakes, and we're going to total up the numbers, talk about this one a little bit when we come back here on Quinn Broadcasting Live, YouTube, Quinn Broadcasting, and Channel 22. Just a look-see at this last shot.
Three.
He was in the three zone, and he nailed it. So that makes the final score 66-34.
Yeah.
Back with some final conversation in just a moment.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a nonprofit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
I'm Bart Feldman, and this is TNF Camera. We are a full-line photographic studio and camera store. We invite you to come in and take a look at the products and services that we provide, from youth sports, high school sports, school pictures, and a wealth of photographic equipment. The advantages of coming to a store is you have the ability to talk to people and see exactly what you want to purchase beforehand. It's TNF Camera, 1362 South Delsey Drive here in Vineland.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, We give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community. Local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
At Complete Care, we are patients serving patients. I choose to bring myself and my children to Complete Care because we are a one-stop shop. We use dental, we use medical. I feel as though the quality of care here is great. I love working here. I feel great to work at a place that serves the community. There's a lot of people in need. To me, patients serving patients means we've been in your shoes. We know what great care means to us, and we want to provide that for you.
It's Thunderbolt basketball on Quinn Broadcasting. Join us now as the Millville Thunderbolts take on their next opponent. And now, here's your commentators for today's game.
Fred Melendez and Nick Caselta back here at the Millville Thunderdome, Millville High School, where the home team overcame a sloppy second quarter and turned this one into a rout in the second half.
I think Millville's athleticism just really took Vineland to task in the second half there. They just outworked them, outquicked them. Vineland just didn't have the horses to pull this one out. I think they fought back in that second quarter, Fred. They made it a game. But coming out of that second half, they just didn't seem to have the energy, and Millville just took it right to them. Backdoors. Vineland went to the man-to-man defense, pressure, and what Millville did was took them apart surgically with backdoor cuts, pick and rolls, and just did a wonderful job offensively against them and really shut them down offensively also.
The Millville Thunderbolts, look at the quarters, the third or fourth quarter. The combined 39-13. You're not going to win too many games scoring just 13 points and a half.
And their leading scorer, who averages 22, had what?
He was held to 8.
8 points. And Vineland just can't win a game when their leading scorer gets 8 points. That's just not going to happen. So Vineland's got a lot of work to do. As we said, they're 7-4, moving into the middle part of their season here, and still in the playoff hunt, and they need to get back to the drawing board, get back to practice, and start working on some of the fundamental things that they didn't do well today. But Millville exposed them defensively and really showed that Vineland, which I thought had pretty good speed out front, I think Millville's a burning team here. They're burners. And they had 3 players in double figures as well, led by Kalan Foster. He had 24 points for a game-high 24. 19 points by Jabbar Barriento. He had the shooting touch definitely in that first quarter, got Millville rolling in the first quarter, and a 21-point effort by the big guy in the middle, Jaden Merrill. Those 3 guys and with he came double on digits. In that second half. Right? That big man is well-coached, fundamentally well-coached, can do the drop step, can play defense, can block shots. He's going to be a force and a factor towards the end of this year into next year. So Millville's got a bright future with him and some of these other players. Like we mentioned before, Barriento's a junior. Foster's a sophomore, I think. It's incredible. They got most of these kids back next year. So Millville's just finding their pace now, and they're probably going to be a factor in the playoffs. Well, seeing them in the last 2 games, again, they kind of lost a little bit of gas in the fourth quarter against Southern. Southern won that game at the end as well, but Millville just never let up on the gas pedal here. And again, that you mentioned how they showed the patience on offense. Yeah, there were times when they forced the issue a little bit, but the backdoor plays, the little alley-oops, and they got everybody involved, and that's why you have 3 players that you see right there in double figures. Great balance, right. So they got it done, and they, as you mentioned, controlled Diggs, who was, as you mentioned, 22-point average. Played great defense on Diggs, did not give him an open three-pointer. And Vineland rolls when Diggs can hit three-pointers. And then once he hits three-pointers, the lanes open up for him where he can penetrate. Tonight, that was not the case. They shut him out. They forced him to drive, and he drove into some trees, and the big man in Millville really put a good front up there and changed a lot of his shots.
They didn't seem to take many threes either. They only made one in the game.
One in the whole game.
So the story in the second half was Millville just taking command of things and winning the second half rather handily. So our final score, once again, Millville defeats Vineland 66-34. We're glad that you joined us on all the avenues that we have for you. Channel 22, Facebook Live, Quinn Broadcasting, Facebook Live, and, of course, Quinn Broadcasting, YouTube Live. Want to thank the guys who worked the game with us, Ryan Narowski, the producer-director extraordinaire, I like to call him, our cameraman, Ozzy Maury, and, of course, Ryan Quinn. Thank Nick Aselta for being with us, giving me a break from the voice a little bit.
Right.
Fred Melendez wishing you well. Our final again tonight, Millville cruises to a second-half victory, 66-34. We'll be back later on this week for more Millville basketball, so stay tuned here on Quinn Broadcasting. Have yourselves a great evening.
This has been a QBC television production, in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22, and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC, programming that serves the South Jersey market.